Before I start this video, I need y'all to smash that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. The goal is to make the channel the full-time gig, which means a lot more analysis. Fight fam and all Boxing Gems members and patrons, much love. I appreciate you. Class in session.
To put it plain and simple, it's unlikely that Crawford can compete with Spence on the inside. Spence is an elite inside fighter with high-level skills, but regardless of Crawford's skill or flaw, mid-range to inside, and more important than the skill matchup itself, is the fight pace. Even if Crawford was effective on the inside in the fight, the sheer volume of punches Spence throws from mid-range to inside should easily outpace Crawford's output, which means he simply outworks Crawford. In fact, we just saw that fight. Spence threw 476 power punches in 10 rounds against an opponent who stood toe-to-toe with him for 8.5 rounds. It's almost double the power punch output of any fight in Crawford's welterweight campaign. If it's a majority inside fight, it's likely that Crawford only has a puncher's chance.
Doesn't matter that it doesn't hurt. Sean Porter's piling up points.
To be more specific, shelling up in front of Spence is a problem for a multitude of reasons. The first is there are holes around the shell to the head, which all Boxing Gem subs are well aware of, and Errol also forces openings with tactics like peeling. However, the body is what he prefers to eat up. The high shields also allow Spence to use his high-level frame game with ease, which forces openings while also disrupting countering ability. Errol's head control game turns missed punches into opportunities. Crawford will duck hooks, which of course isn't a flaw or weakness, but inside the mid-range, Errol has already shown how he can take advantage by controlling the head after the miss, setting up the other hand. When bravado takes over, one of the most consistent mistakes Crawford commits is walking in the mid-range with no jab and no head movement in the high guard, which is no different from standing in front of an opponent with the high guard, except now it's with forward momentum, a tough guy contest. The second most consistent mistake is Crawford throwing the single jab at mid-range or reaching for head control from mid-range, which is the same difference if you're ignoring the risk. Fighters and fans alike, if you're at mid-range where any of your opponent's punches can touch you, a jab isn't what you would choose, at least not without a plan. If Spence vs. Crawford becomes a majority inside fight, then it's likely that Spence vs. Crawford looks like almost every other Spence fight.